if you're laying down.
We're fine.
All right. I'm going to sit it here. Maybe. Maybe not. Is that going to... Oh, jeez. That ain't going to work. Snap.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
My goodness. And you aren't prepared.
No. You know, when you got 30 things going on at once. Ugh. Watch out, Rella. Watch out, Rella. I don't know if that's still going to work because I got the camera going the wrong way. Fudge.
Well, you're crazy.
Um,
Hello, whoever. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. We're having camera problems. We're going to get it fixed here real quick.
I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it.
Stop it, man. Here.
We have animals that are spazzing out. Carol, thank you.
Here, you want one?
No, what did I get? I don't even remember what I got.
I don't know what she got.
I'm so tired.
I got the same thing I get every time. I got the chicken and bacon.
I got roast beef something or other.
Here, B.
There, now I'm kind of in it. We are in my daddy's man cave.
Back.
And we are sitting on the floor. I've got the phone propped up. I don't know how long this will last because I don't know if this is going to charge fast enough to function during a live. So we'll see because my battery
if it turns off this time, it's off.
Yeah. Once it stops this time, it's stopped.
And we're eating, by the way, so.
Yes, please excuse us as we chow down. Because we be hungry.
So Michelle told her mom that we're not really leaving and we're staying for that lunch. So
I caved.
Yeah, she already told her mom.
I caved like a wet bag underneath a sack of concrete. I'm a wimp. She was crying. I couldn't help it.
So anyway,
I'm weak.
After we get done eating and after we get done with this, we're probably going to do a little bit more with the packing and the adjusting. Well, now that she knows we're not leaving, technically we don't have to really get everything done tomorrow.
Hey.
And pretend like we're taking off. But I still would like...
no, I want to get done.
Huh.
I want to get done tomorrow.
Always cave.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody asked if they got a pecan chicken sandwich.
No, she did. She asked if we got a salad. I didn't even see that on the board here. I don't think they have it. Violet, back.
Here, take this and go. There, go away. Move back. I want the cat. The cat gets one. Back off. Move back, cat.
Put it right there for the cat because the dog keeps going after hers.
I'm trying to feed everybody.
We're fighting off the animals and...
You can't have this one. This one's one of the good ones.
V. Here, go. Oh my goodness. Well...
We will be doing...
some stealth camping.
Yeah, we're going to get some dry run going on.
I knew what you meant.
I'm just saying we don't really have to pretend. We don't have to force ourselves to get everything packed up tonight and leave tomorrow because her mom already knows. Oh, it's a curly one. Hold on.
No.
This one's it's a curly one. You can't have that.
Well, I like this kind. Well, I didn't get hardly any of those this time. See, like this?
This one right there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Look, the dog's like, what the heck?
The cat's even. Here you go. There you go.
We're so bad.
Anything I eat, she eats. Here we go, cat. Back up. Oh, the cat's still got stuff back here.
Yeah.
She doesn't need it anymore. Move back, V. If you back up, I'll give you a pack of them. Back up.
Back. Get back.
Back up, and I'll give you all those. Move back.
Do you feed stuff like that to Daga, Carol? Does Daga get people food? It's really not good for them.
She likes it.
But we do it anyway. Hi, Angelina.
Hey, Angie.
We're in my daddy's man cave. Because technically we're officially homeless. Today was the last day that we could be in the trailer, so we are now out of the trailer. Technically, we still have till 11:59 tonight, but you made a mess.
I did.
You made a mess.
They're definitely going to have to watch out eating in the bed in the van.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, Angie, if you didn't hear, Michelle caved and
no. That's funny.
and told
She's
her
just
mom
up
that
there.
we're not really leaving.
We forgot to grab napkins.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks.
Hold on, I'll go get you some.
It's okay. Stay. Do not move. I got this.
Good. So.
Oh, what?
Oh, I didn't get to see that. Hold on.
Well, we're in the man cave, so we'll be staying in here. I know. I thought I would too, but man.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in here tonight, and tomorrow we're gonna finish up whatever packing we have. That's right, home free. That's right, Sty. Tell her. We're gonna.
I didn't get to finish that sentence. I forgot what I was saying.
We're gonna pack up the rest of the stuff tomorrow and get it all organized. And I'm glad that we had this time here because there we go. I'm glad we had this time here because she got to go through all the stuff that I tossed in there, and she's much better at organizing than I am. So we've actually are going to have decent space so we can adjust and put more stuff or different stuff in other places. But
He likes to leave things in boxes.
sometimes I do.
You can't do that.
All right, so I had a
It went good. We won't know the results until next Tuesday, but the last time she had one done, it was like torture for her. And so she was really afraid of the procedure itself. And it went, they were so professional down there and quick and kind. It was wonderful. It was at St. Vincent. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Okay. So I was packing and I was reorganizing everything. I like things out of boxes.
oh, boxes. Okay. So yeah. So I could say myself, but her and I, we received an MRE from a YouTuber in England.
Isn't that Andy?
No.
No?
And it comes in its own box. It's a 24-hour MRE, and it comes in its own box. Well, she was taking the stuff out of the box and scattering it, and it was driving me nuts.
It had to stay together because it was a 24-hour pack.
It had to stay together because it was a together thing. So anyway, she pulled out a baggie, which is fantastic for me, and stuffed it all in the baggie. So it's still all together and it's more confined. So that's good.
And it's out of that daggone box.
Yeah. So the stuff like that. If something's in a box and it needs to stay together as pieces, then I don't mind putting it in a baggie or something, but you can't take it and separate it into.
Yes, you can.
No. No, you can't.
He had a
We did
meal
compromise. Yeah, it was a compromise.
We've actually gotten really good at that in our old age.
Yeah, it came out of the box it was in, but it still went into a baggie. That was fine by me. So
He had a meal kit put together.
oh yeah.
And I'm like, no, dude, we can't. No.
Yeah, I had it's something that I take out in the field with me all the time, and I use it all the time. And when I get done using it, I bring it home and I resupply it. It's basically an MRE for me that I make. It's a Chinese, one of those plastic containers they give you Chinese food in when you take out. It's that. And I have a fork and a spoon in there.
She's gonna need to go out now.
And I'll take her out in a minute.
I know, I'm just saying.
And I have some cocoa in there, and I have a ramen noodle in there. And it's a kit. And she was opening it up and starting to move things and take it, and it drove me nuts. I started going crazy because it was supposed to be together.
Mm-mm.
I did give in on that one.
Yep.
but I wasn't giving in on that MRE. So, not the one that I got from England. No, that I wasn't giving in on.
It was so funny.
But anyway, yeah.
I still don't remember what I got, but it's tasty.
I don't know what you got.
I don't either.
It's
Although the tomatoes are too green. Look how green
something
those are.
chicken.
Is it chicken?
I think you're eating mine.
Oh, fudge. I am. I am so sorry. Will you see image?
No, it's okay. Finish it. You like it? No, go ahead. Finish
I'm
it.
so sorry, honey.
What did
I
you?
didn't even think about it. I was just like,
She's eating my sandwich.
I'm like mowing too.
It's good, isn't it?
They are good. I just wish the tomatoes were not green. Those are like green tomatoes.
Yeah, it's the only thing at Arby's I'll eat.
I am so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
It said barbecue. Didn't I get a barbecue thingy? See, it says buffalo right on top.
Dude, there's like 20 things on there. Move back, V. Oh, yeah, I'm not eating that.
Oh, no.
I'm not eating that.
Oh, baby.
She got a roast beef with...
He doesn't do beef.
I don't like roast beef. I'm not eating that. No, go ahead. It's
I'm not
fine.
going to finish this.
No. I'm not eating it. Go ahead. Seriously, eat it.
I feel absolutely
Don't-
horrible.
No, you're fine.
Ugh.
Angie loves Arby's. Did you figure out something for the cat and the dog?
Don't get me started, Angie.
Yeah, let's not talk about that right now because she's been crying for 2 days now. As a matter of fact, no, not yet. Jaden has decided he is not taking the animals. So we have 4 days to find a home for...
I know,
now-
right,
now he has a-
Carol?
I'll be all right. Believe me, I've got enough of body fat to keep me going for weeks. But
I can't even believe that I freaking all the way through that sandwich.
oh, she must have read the message.
Dude, that guy was a jerk, wasn't he?
But we're trying to find somebody that will take Violet and Cinderella.
It'd be awesome if they could go together somewhere because they do kind of get along now. Took me a year to get them that way, but oh well.
She smells the food. She's not moving.
Mm-mm.
Come here, V. Back over here.
I don't play that. This is not my food. You don't get none.
Stop. Hey, stop it. That's far enough. Sit.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that one guy taking your
Violet.
babies to get them killed. I'm like, he has reserves. We both do.
So yeah. So we're hoping to find somebody that will be able to take the stop
Hey.
it, Violet.
No.
Somebody to be able to take both of them because Jaden has decided he can't afford to do it. And honestly, I don't think he really wanted to altogether anyway.
Make her go that way.
Oh, come here.
Come here, brother.
Hey, Kim, how you doing? How's things going for you? We are sitting here in her dad's man cave,
No, B.
and I think you heard that we were going to secretly stay here until the 8th and surprise her mom with a dinner on the 8th, but she blabbed.
Yeah, and then my payment for my mom was, you didn't have to do that.
Mm-mm.
After she freaking sat there and cried when I told her we couldn't come in the first place.
Said you look good in the hat.
Oh, thanks. I like hats. They're fun.
Mm-mm.
That's my tip.
It'll be all right.
Okay.
So we're we no
I can't
longer
believe I
have
did
to.
that.
We're no longer pretending that we don't have to pretend that we're taking off tomorrow.
Oh, gosh.
She loves the man cave.
I know my daddy's got a cool space, but he's never out here.
He doesn't ever come out here. It's basically a place for his records. The Euros, yeah.
I did. I didn't care for it. But then,
CRP, how you doing? How you doing?
hi. I didn't even say, hi, Kim. Hi, CRP.
We
Go ahead.
oh, I love Euros,
I like real Euros. I can't find any place around here that makes them, though.
but I don't know if I've had Arby's. There was a place here that used to sell.
We
like-
went there one time,
Yeah,
and they were good. That was like a real Euro.
yeah. Well, they had the meat, and they
Yeah.
carved it right in front of you.
I
Yeah.
dated a Greek guy when I was 18.
Spiro.
Yep. And his grandma, whoo! And that woman wasn't happy unless she was shoving food down my throat. And she could cook. Shut up.
I'm not.
Man alive, could she cook? Holy cow.
So, I got introduced to Euros in Florida with when I moved down to Florida with my dad in St. Petersburg. That was the first time I'd ever even heard of them, let alone get one. But that's not nice. Yeah.
Him, you spoiled it for me, you stinker.
No,
It's okay.
you know what? To be totally honest, we were at a family get together yesterday.
Sunday.
Well, okay, whenever. And at the end of it, I actually talked to Michelle with some of her family members around and asked if she really wanted to do that because, you know, I'm like, if you're going to have these extra 4 days to spend with your mom,
Then spend them with mom.
Then
Don't be
spend 'em-
hiding from her.
spend them with your mom and don't be hiding from her. The others agreed with me, but she still was adamant she wasn't going to tell her mom and we were going to surprise her. Now, so what happened,
What happened was
she took off with her mom today to
I
go
took
down
mom
to,
down
to go to
Indy
Indianapolis.
for a
So-
medical procedure.
And just a short hour ago, I was out talking to her dad.
Oh yeah.
So I'm out there talking to her dad, and I'm still under the impression that it's a secret and they don't know about it, right? So
Now remember, I've been home. Richard and I have been out here working in the man cave, working on our stuff for about 3 hours. So mom and dad have had, well, they've had longer than that because when did we leave the house?
anyway,
They've had several hours to talk in between us
she
getting
didn't-
back and dad and Richard talking.
and she didn't tell me that she'd already blabbed.
Okay, what have I been doing?
So
Like,
anyway, I'm out there talking to her dad, and he's like, "So you guys about done?" I said, "No." I said, "We're not." I said, I'm thinking we're gonna crash here tonight. We're gonna get everything packed up by tomorrow, and we'll leave late, midday, late tomorrow." And he goes, "Well, I heard you were staying until Saturday."
Oops.
And I'm like, "Well, where'd you hear that?" Because I'm still playing like dumb. And that's what Shirley said. She said that you guys were staying for some dinner or something. And I immediately I thought, okay, well somebody blabbed. So I'm still playing like I don't know. So I do that for a couple minutes and I say heck with it. And I told Keith, I said, listen, I said, you guys aren't supposed to know this because apparently she already found out. I said, so just in case she's guessing, yeah, we're staying here until then. And then I find out that, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so in my defense,
You have no defense.
I have
Guilty
no
as
brain.
charged.
I have no brain. That's my defense. You know, ever since about 10:30 last night, I've been dealing with
No, don't do it.
trying.
She's very upset because the animals, we don't have homes for the animals and Jaden is not taking them. So she's been bawling her eyes out since yesterday. So we're trying to avoid that topic.
I know, but that's why things just skip my head.
Okay. Anyway, so let's everybody avoid that topic, including you.
I know.
All right. Should be okay in a second. So anyway. So that's basically where we're at. We're going to stay here. No, they don't want any animals and they will not take care. They won't
Oh no.
take care of the animals. No. Too much
My mom has to deal with a lot right now, and adding animals to it is not okay.
They won't do it.
My mom's getting ready to have surgery. My dad, oh, thank you, Kim. My dad isn't in the best health, so fuel for the fire.
anyway.
It is what it is. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure something out. Hopefully somebody will step up and be able to take them.
I do have a friend on Facebook that I have known for many years.
Well, you guys talk. I'm going to take V out so that we don't
Yes.
have any issues.
We don't have a mess in here to clean up.
I'll be right back. Keep chatting.
And she's got a really big animal community. Right? Hey, stop. Turn around. Right there. Nope. You're being a dork. He's going, like, no. Anyway, she's going to put the word out for us. And hopefully something will iron out soon. I was looking forward to coming back and getting our dog and our cat and heading to Florida, but I guess it's not meant to be. So,
You still got your purse over there?
yes.
All right.
Oh, snap. I didn't even close that door yet, did I? Nope, I didn't.
All right. Never mind. Whoa, V. Whoa. Whoa.
V is so certain that she's going to get abandoned here forever. Bless her heart. When he brought them here earlier, he put them in here and turned on the heat and gave them their food and water and then kind of left them here because he was still busy. And so when we came in later, they were both like, "You're here, you're here." And now she won't let him out of her sight. She is traumatized. You guys, this is so hard. Rella, kitty, 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 kitty. This is seriously the hardest part. And I didn't think, up until like a week ago, this wasn't even an issue. And then last week, and please don't get mad at Jaden, because he's trying to do the smart thing. He knows, there's my girl. He knows that it's going to be too much of a burden on him right now. And I don't want to put him in a situation where, he could potentially lose his home. So I'm not upset with him. I get it. I just wish we had talked more about it, I guess, sooner so we had more time. Okay. I'm going to try and change subject because this is not a fun live and that's not what I wanted for us tonight. Originally, I am so sorry. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sticking around. So originally we were going to do this live as we were driving out of town. And then Mom's appointment got scheduled for today. And this was like 3 weeks ago it got scheduled. And so, I told her I would take her. I didn't want her... Come on, V.
Oh.
I didn't want her to think, nobody else could do it, and she was stressing about it hardcore. So I told her I'd stick around for that, and then it just kind of escalated from there. Ooh, excuse me.
All right.
But now I'm kind of glad because now we have like extra time to get the van ready, and we're going to stick around town and boondock around town, and that way should things come up, we're in a familiar area to get it fixed or figure out how to deal with it. Excuse me. And so it'll be better that way. Oh, shoot. You know what you should get? Flat Sensei. Did you lock the van yet?
No, if I did, I still got the keys.
So I'll wait for him to bring this back, but
Go ahead and tell the story.
I'm going to. At the dojo, his two main students that we had here towards the end, all right.
Stay.
Hi, Bill. What's that say? Billy Bird. What?
Billy Bird Outdoors.
Yeah. Hi. Richard will be right back, so don't go nowhere. But they threw us a little going away party, and one of them gave us this gift called Flat Sensei. If you don't know about Flat Stanley, it was a teaching tool used for hi Jaylee. Hi. Richard will be right back in a minute. So she thought it would be cool if we had a Flat Sensei to take with us on our travels and think of them when we're taking pictures.
Hit that button, please.
Okay. And goodness. And so she made us a Flat Sensei. Now we have to fix it because the glue for some reason isn't holding. Yeah, you saw it on Instagram or Facebook, right, Kim? I bet. It's so cute. Okay.
Oh,
Here, do I need to scoot
goodness.
back over a little bit for you? Ow. Oh, dog. Okay, I'm moving your drink before she knocks it over and
So it's
soaks our blanket.
supposed to be on this little stick like this here, right? And
It's Flat Sensei. And Michelle.
and Michelle.
And Michelle. Mr. Bentley. Billy Bird Outdoors says. Kim says it's so cute. She saw it on Facebook, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's been fun. Oh, at first she thought I met the Pope. Because you're white gi in it.
No.
Baby, here, we'll just stick it right here with this and I can fix it later. We'll stick it with my crafty stuff and we'll fix it later. Oh, a long way down, ain't it, baby?
Sometimes it seems to get longer the older I get.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cover up, baby.
I'm gonna cover up.
This
It's a
floor
little
is
chilly in here.
drafty.
Yeah, it's a little chilly in here.
We've got a heater going.
Well, they've got a furnace out here in the
But
garage,
it doesn't heat
but it doesn't
very
really
well.
do much. We do have it on. It's been on all day, and we also have a
Which I don't
plug-in.
know if my mom knows.
We have a plug-in
That I won't tell her.
heater on as well. It'll be just fine tonight once we get all the blankets
we
and
get-
everything.
Settle down. This down comforter that we got is like the bomb diggity.
And we're
But-
gonna take our mattress. Finally, gonna open up that box with the mattress in it. And
So I'm assuming you're
lay
going
it
to
up.
do a video when we do that, right?
well, I was thinking about getting my video camera out and videoing some of the
The-
packing and stuff.
Yeah. So it looks crazy and chaotic in here. If my mom came out here right now, oh my Lanta,
Yeah.
she would have a coronary for sure.
Well, and it won't look like this in a couple days.
Shouldn't look like this by the
Shouldn't
end of
look
tomorrow.
like this by tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll need to bring
So-
the vacuum cleaner in and vacuum up after ourselves.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So everything should be pretty well organized and in the van. I hope that I can do a video for my channel. I'm not 100% sure because we're doing like one box at a time and, you know, spending like 2 hours organizing and then taking one box out to the van. And then, you know, yes, we are completely out of that house.
Oh, thank you, Billy Bird.
It's completely gone. Technically, we still have possession of it until 11:59 tonight.
I don't
But
know what time it is right now, but
and you never called the
oh snap! That has to be the first thing I do tomorrow.
need to call the electric company
light
and have them
company, yeah.
turn off the electricity out there. Yeah. So anyway, well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I appreciate
thank you, Jay.
We're excited. We're very, very excited.
Yep. Two nightmares. 2 a.m. I went back to bed at 3 a.m. And the worst, don't do it. Which gave me a terrible. Yes, I've had those before. Oh.
I don't have nightmares. Nightmares have Bentleys.
Hi, Amy. How are you? Oh, thank you.
Yes. The adventure is. I think we're doing.
close.
Yeah.
I think we're I think we can say we've started because
Oh, absolutely.
we're we're
she's-
not in our comfort zone. That's for
She's
sure.
a little more relaxed than she was a few hours ago. I think the longer it goes, the better.
I'll get there.
Yeah,
I'll get there.
that's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Uh,
I actually had somebody
so-
ask if I thought our relationship would survive this.
oh,
And I was like,
absolutely.
please. If you knew what our relationship survived, you'd be laughing at that question.
You know, honestly, I don't think there's anything that our relationship isn't going to survive. To be totally
Not at
honest,
this point. Yes, Jaden is in his apartment.
he actually spent the night there
Last
night. Was his first night.
Yeah.
Him and a friend. They stayed there last night, and
I don't think he'll be alone very often.
no, he probably won't be alone very often. He's got a lot of guy
thank
friends.
You, drugs.
He's got a lot of guy friends. He's got a lot of gal friends.
Yep.
And then he's got special friends. So he's going to be busy.
Yeah. Aw, thank you. Did you understand that?
The
She
last
said-
part of it.
She said
But
that
you
you guys
guys
are
are-
couples goals already. In
Oh.
other words, we're the goal for other couples.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't understand
We
that part.
we're very proud of our relationship. I think I am.
I
I know I
am.
am.
You know what's really funny is earlier today.
It's just bringing you. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why that popped up again, but
Oh,
okay. Same one.
It was kind of odd. I don't know why. I was thinking about it earlier. I was driving home from here, driving back to pick up a load of stuff. And for some, well, let me think. Why? Okay, so when Jaden moved into his place, I found out that
Kelly, I'll get that to you later if you're watching right now.
my dad's third wife, one of her kids is one of the maintenance guys that lives and works out where my son moved into.
Where Jaden moved into.
So I think maybe that's why I kind of thought about this. Maybe it started that way. But I was thinking the very first person I thought I had fell in love with, which I didn't, but I thought I did. And then the second person.
You were a puppy.
No, that's true. The second person I thought I could fall in love with, I ended up marrying. And then the third person, I finally found the right person.
Third time's charm.
Third time, yeah. So, yeah, there's nothing I wouldn't do for her. And to be totally honest, and I've said this many times, and I truly, truly mean it. My only purpose in life, the only reason I exist is to serve her. And that's the truth. That's just how it is. So
my goal is to always make sure that he's happy. Stop it. I'm constantly asking stuff. I'm constantly asking, did I do good for you, baby? Is it okay? Not, and oh my God, that sounded so bad. Where's Andy K? I could blame it on Andy if he's here. But I think we both are that way. Our main goal is to make sure that the other one is, comfortable and they have what they need, and so on.
Yeah, it took me a few people. It took me a lot of people.
Both of us a few.
It took me a lot of people to go through to find the right one, but it took me.
Our paths were very similar and very different at the same time.
Yes. Anyway.
So, yeah, there you go. Don't know where that tangent came from, but I know where. Never mind.
So, well, I don't know, some weird thing that ran through my head when I was driving down the road.
Yeah.
So, it may have started with that. I don't know.
Do you think you could have ever done this with anybody else?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't have dreamed of doing this with anybody else.
No.
Never in a million years.
No, I definitely wouldn't have done it with Debbie.
I don't think Debbie would have been willing to do it.
Well, no, but no, and
even though Debbie does Dallas,
she probably did.
She probably did.
And
Milwaukee
and
Kentucky. I'm just kidding.
Indiana and St. Petersburg. And to be totally honest, well, you know Pam well enough. She would have never done this anyway.
Oh heavens, no!
My first wife, she
probably thinks we're insane.
But
she knows you're insane.
But even under the assumption that she would have done it, I don't. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. It wouldn't have worked out. So now that I did hear.
The Hades?
It might be the dog.
She's right there scratching herself.
Well, that's what I said. Maybe she thumped.
No, she didn't.
Somebody's here. What do you see?
See, this is going to be the hard part. All these weird new noises. And
Violet.
It's not going to be like, hey, we're going to get used to that because we're not going to be long
enough.
We're not going
to be somewhere longer. Yeah.
To get used to those noises.
And this is a perfect example of one reason why we're not taking the dog.
Yeah.
She will freak out and get crazy and start barking at everything. So there's no way that we could stealth camp anywhere with her with us. Absolutely not.
Even if we had the space.
Yeah, even if we had plenty of space and the ability to do it and everything, she wouldn't allow it. She wouldn't allow it because she would go nuts crazy if anyone got within a half a mile of what we were staying in. Wouldn't happen. That's just one of many reasons why. Another big reason is just we want to do a lot of stuff.
And we don't want to worry about the dog.
And we don't want to worry about her being locked up in the van while we go off and do stuff. So anyway. But yeah, she's freaking out right now. So I had to do 3 more loads after when she took off this morning with her mom to Indianapolis. I got up, for me, super early. I got up at 8:30 this morning, which is really, really early for me.
I was out of the house at 6:15.
And
Boy,
I started packing and transporting the stuff that we
the
had
last
left.
bits of our stuff.
Yeah, and it ended up taking 3 trips. Well,
you look at stuff and you think, oh, it's not that much, and then 3 trips
well,
later,
try to pack it into a small.
and a van that's only half what it's supposed to
Yeah.
be.
So what happened was the very last trip, I grabbed the cat and the dog. So
traumatizing
it
for
was
all 3.
it was very traumatizing for all of us. One, because I had to chase the cat around to get her, and you're a baby, and Violet knew something was going on. She's knowing something was going on.
Okay.
Your dad may be outside.
No, I thought I heard Mom yelling something, but I don't know why she wouldn't have called us.
But
so if it gets cut off,
been-
that means my mom called me. You guys, sorry.
she's been freaking out for a couple days now because she realizes something's going
she
on.
knew something big was on. Jaden
So-
came in and didn't come back.
Yeah, so things are just weird for her too. So I had to stop off at Jaden's to give him a few things that he had left behind. So the cat is running all over the van. She doesn't want to stay in the back. She keeps crawling up front, getting up in the window, trying to crawl up me and get in my face. She finally, and when I drive, I generally prop my left leg up on the door and kind of have it cocked up a little bit.
There's like a little pocket.
There's a pocket.
His foot on that ledge.
So anyway, the cat crawled under my leg in between the door and my leg and laid there the whole time. Violet was freaking out and kept wanting to jump on my lap. And usually I let her sit on my lap when I drive, but I didn't want her there for many reasons. One, the cat. So I made her sit over in the passenger seat. Well,
I had to do all of this alone. I felt bad.
We stopped off at my son's house to drop off stuff to him. He wasn't there. So I was only in the apartment complex for maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds at best. I get back, Violet's freaked out and urinated all over
my seat,
the passenger seat. So, and then she didn't. Then she wanted to come sit on my lap the whole time because I wouldn't let her. She wants to sit in
the wet seat.
She didn't want to sit in the wet seat. I told her, I said, "You made the mess.
You deal with
it." So anyway, I got over here, got everything unloaded, and got the animals in here and cleaned up the seat and then on and on and on. So
it wasn't too long after that, I got back.
Yeah.
And then we went back over to the trailer to do one more walkthrough.
I wanted to take her over to the trailer just to make sure.
I only grabbed
the cat litter box.
The litter box and the
because I brought the cat litter, but I didn't bring the box. There was only 2 or 3 things.
Yeah, literally a handful, an armful of things.
So we are completely. Oh, here's something funny. Now, I found it hilarious, but I don't know, maybe not. So, the agreement between us and the owner / manager of the trailer park, because the person that is there managing it actually owns it. I didn't even know she owned the place until
just a couple months ago.
Until just a month or so ago. Yeah, I just thought she was the manager of it. Come to find out, she owns the place. But anyway, we had an agreement that we would be out on the 3rd.
Oh yeah.
No problem, right? Okay. So on the 2nd,
yesterday,
we get a note on our door for a contract violation. Which,
FYI, we've never signed a contract with her.
Well, regardless.
Regardless. Just saying.
A violation, a lease violation. That's what it said. A lease violation. Because we had too much stuff on our porch and in the yard. Yeah. Well, I found it hilarious because that stuff's been sitting there for like almost a month now. And they decide to give us a violation the day before we leave. Out. I laughed at. Well, so this is what I did. I took some wood glue and I put wood glue on the paper, on the violation paper, and I pasted it up on the wall. And then I took chalk and I wrote, "That's funny." And I put a little arrow to it and left it there.
I wasn't too keen that he did that, but whatever.
Hey, it's a lot better than what I could have done.
We did leave more than I wanted us to leave.
Maybe so, but
I kept thinking
I would have moved it.
Well, and I kept thinking, number one, the space here was you want this?
Please.
Oh.
Please.
More, please. And when we end our trip, I don't want to have to spend $4,000 on a bigger U-Haul.
So yeah, this brings up another story. So we're sitting on the bed, and she starts crying again. And I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Oh, then we're going to have to start all over." Like that, right?
Because we have...
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me finish my story.
I'm sorry.
So I said, "But isn't that the point of this whole adventure, is getting to start over later? That was part of the whole thing. We knew this was going to happen. Why are you crying now?"
Hard.
So yeah, she's an emotional mess right now. Honestly, there she goes again. I'm not being mean, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, she's just an emotional mess over this.
Once we get on the road, I think and we stabilize, because this is chaos.
Come here, look at him. Look at him.
And they can't see me. This is chaos.
She can't handle it right now.
I can't handle chaos. It drives me nuts.
I love it. Chaos
drives me nuts.
That's where I live. I don't like order. Order drives me nuts.
It's too much.
Not.
Too much.
So anyways, we're having a blast, I think, honestly. But today is officially the beginning of the big adventure, even though we're still going to hang out here for, I guess, 4 days.
You're up to 20 people, babe.
I was 21
hey,
a second ago.
Give him a thumbs up. Smash that like button, please. Pretty please.
It depends on where they want to put the thumb.
You're such a turd.
I am.
I need a blankie for right
here. Yeah, everybody else chime in here on stuff, and feel free to change the subject or ask questions, or
we'll have no bed again.
No bed. Oh, when we restart the after.
No.
So yeah, we've decided
no furniture to speak of, like couches or nothing like that.
How often did we use that crap when we had it?
Okay, when we first got it, I was on it all the time. It was when it finally broke down and made me hurt that I couldn't sit on it no more.
She never sits on the couch.
That's not true.
During football games sometimes.
And what did I tell you about it? Why did I not sit on it all the time?
Because I was there and you don't like me and you don't want to be near me.
Exactly. No, really, why did I tell you?
I don't know. I hurt your back.
Yes.
Okay.
That poor couch was done for. We needed a new one.
We did, but...
So if we weren't doing this, we'd be buying a new couch somehow, some way.
So regardless, then, we had to get rid of the couch and get a new one later anyway.
This is true.
See? Problem solved.
I don't know what I just did with my napkin.
To be totally honest, I could live without a couch, without chairs.
Backpack and be happy.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I like my stuff.
Yeah.
I like my stuff. I think I did pretty good, though.
You did fantastic.
Thank you. That was just starting to bug me.
Oh, you did fantastic. And her organizational skills just helps my craziness and my clutteriness.
You just gotta get rid of boxes. He likes everything in a box. Drives me nuts.
And my ability to adapt and overcome hopefully will help her.
You definitely push me past my comfort zone.
That is true. I push everybody past their comfort zone.
Don't like it too bad. Shove.
So yeah, I got to Ron and I had a nice little chat. The owner of the dojo that I was at, and he told me.
I bet these are Uncle Brad's because Daddy don't even wear these.
Okay, he told me if we come back that I can have my spot back at the dojo and start teaching again anytime I wanted. And
he actually messaged on the
we
Facebook
expressed our respect for each other, and it was really cool. It was really cool.
definitely, definitely, if you're in Kokomo, Indiana, and need a place to work out, go
Workhorse
see
Gym.
Ron at Workhorse Gym. And you have to believe me when I say I don't recommend places like that lightly, because
No.
we've been burned so many times.
He
Especially by, what is this? Like, this would have been our 3rd year, right?
yeah.
Especially by the 3-year point, I'm ready to strangle the owner
That's
or
true.
kick
That's
the
true.
butt of somebody.
That's true. And
Not with that one.
so his
Ugh,
I don't know what I could say his main style, because he teaches
Ugh, sorry, I got itchies.
Crane Kung Fu and Praying Mantis Kung Fu. He also can teach Tai Chi, but he studies Tai Chi. He's a 2nd degree black belt in Yang style Tai Chi, and it's non-combative. I mean, Tai Chi can be combative.
Yeah.
Most people don't understand that, but Tai Chi can be very combative.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where we're going to.
But generally, we'll figure it out.
I know.
Generally, Tai Chi isn't considered combative, and it's very soft and light and that sort of thing. And he said that hanging out with me, because Aikido is the same way. Aikido is very non-aggressive, passive, non-violent type things, but I make it vicious, and I call it mean Aikido.
Yeah.
And I call the other Aikido Fluffy Bunny Aikido. And I teach mean Aikido. And he told me that his Tai Chi has turned from Tai Chi to mean Tai Chi because of my influence. So I take that as a really good compliment.
Haven't been on my Facebook, you should go to my Facebook, and I put a post on, I think about a week ago,
about Ron showing me some Tai Chi.
You and Ron doing the Tai Chi. I am so happy I caught that moment and recorded it.
Yeah,
I've watched it probably 50 times. I love that.
Ron and I like to
talk about how they're similar and
talk about our similarities and our differences about the martial arts we're in. Plus, I'll show him something, he'll show me something, and we'll just kind of work it.
I see that in Tai Chi, or
yes,
that's that same movement in Tai Chi, or that's that same movement in Aikido.
We got to talking about a few things, and then he started throwing Tai Chi out on me, and I started trying to practice and work with his Tai Chi as well as he does my Aikido. So, yeah. Yep.
He said on Facebook that he's really gonna miss us.
Well, I told him the
feeling was very mutual. Yeah. So
I've got to train and study under and teach with a lot of people, and I can basically on one hand count the amount of people that are like the people that really super influenced the way I am. And I can, out of the very, very many people that I've trained with, I can actually count on one hand the people that I think have been the biggest influences. And Ron is number 3 on that list. Yeah. Ron is number 3 on that list. Only because as far as the time that I met him, because the very first person is a guy named James. He was the very first person that ever taught me anything that I considered to be real and true martial art. I mean, real stuff, not dojo, not, anything like that, but real, authentic, gonna get you martial arts. He's the very first one, and he'll always remain number 1, and that'll never change no matter what. That'll never change. Number 2 is a guy named Chad, and I was
so scared of who you were going to say was 2 because I'm going to hit you.
He's not there. He is on the list. He's got to be on the list.
I know, but if you'd have said he was number 2, I'd have smacked
number 2 is a guy named Chad, and he was the person that influenced and allowed me to do MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, even though James was technically a different James.
I say that.
Different James than the first one.
This one's a James.
Yeah. The first one is James N, and this one's a James C. So anyway, James C was technically my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor, and big props to him. But it also jumps back to Chad, because if it hadn't have been for Chad, I would have never gotten with James C.
I just realized when you turned that light
So,
switch off earlier, it turned off that heater.
it turns
So we're gonna have
everything
to
off.
plug it in over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, the Chad is number 2 on the list, and then number 3 is going to be Ron. Now, we shared. He didn't like teach me something that influenced directly what I do, but it allowed me to see things that I didn't always see. And he's the very first person, although there's been many before him that's tried, he's the very first person that influenced my ability to think about the martial arts on a business standpoint.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that tried desperately to teach me some of that stuff, but it never took until Ron. Now, I do have to give props to Bandy, even though she doesn't want me to or think I should, but I do have to give props to him. He was my Aikido instructor, and he got me
props, all right.
He got me into the Aikido, and he influenced that to a point, and until I moved on and continued my training outside of him particularly, but he's got to be on that list too.
Grr, I say. Off with your head in that foolishness.
Yes.
Why? I'm not getting. Oh, she heard me wrestle the bag.
She heard the bag.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness. I was just getting it off the floor.
So, yeah, we are going to relax a little bit tonight. I'd still like to do a little bit.
We'll do a little bit more sorting.
With the sorting and stuff.
We need to start getting prepped for.
Yeah, but we're going to start getting the bed and everything set up so we can lay down and get comfortable. And tomorrow I want to make sure we get everything packed up and designed the way we want it. Even though we're not really going anywhere and her mom knows that now, I still want it done.
Yeah.
Because we
want to go camp other places. I don't want to stay here at Mom and Dad's every time.
Yeah.
But we might have to take Violet with us one night while we're camping. I don't want to leave her here because I don't want her messing on the floor.
Well,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We do want to spend one night in the Walmart parking lot just to kind of get an idea of that. There's a place in a small town just outside of Kokomo. It's called Greentown that has a public woods, and there's a boat ramp and there's a small spot there that people park when they fish and stuff like that. I want to go spend one night there, and we were talking about maybe spending one night in the back end of my dad's property, and that's in town, like in his driveway by his garage or something like that. Kind of feel that out. So I can't remember.
We have options.
We have options.
At the dojo.
The dojo, yes.
At Mark's.
There's a huge parking lot at the dojo, and Ron's already said that
it's nice and dark.
Yeah, and Ron's already said that we could crash there for a night or two. So, and I haven't given him his keys back yet. So that I really want to wait until the very last thing to do, because I just like having them, even though I'm not teaching there anymore now.
Well, and we like having them without thinking that somebody's looking over our shoulder that you've got them.
Yeah.
Like he's had keys to other dojos, but then it always gets tainted into.
It gets a little twisted.
Somebody
sometimes.
did this, and so and so has the key, and the so and so that has the key had nothing to do with what somebody else did, and
so
it's
anyway,
ridiculous.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that maybe a night.
Give me that bag right there, please.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry. This is starting to bug me though, and we don't have.
I don't know what she's doing.
I want that bag too. Thank you. There.
But it's going to be fun. It's
now.
going to be entertaining. And instead of me just throwing everything in the van and just taking off, at least now we get it organized, and now we both know where things are at. So if she doesn't remember where something is, maybe I will. And if I don't remember, maybe she will.
We're kind of writing down, like, we've got a couple of big totes that are like backup emergency stuff. Is that how you
Yeah,
there's
there's the stuff that's going on the very top is basically going to be my survival gear and things like that. But there's also a few things up there that we may need eventually. So like we have a very large toe strap, and that's in one of them that's going up on top. So that way we know where it's at in case we need it. So.
And the
Getting
tools.
And the tools.
Actually.
The tool. We got
I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning.
We got a tool bag, and again, that's going up on top. We don't have to worry about tools being to fix the van or anything like that because I don't know how, and
well,
I would never
be a couple
attempt.
Of things if we've got them diagnosed properly, I will watch YouTube and we might attempt it.
But it's not something where we have to have tools in the van handy in case.
No.
Because I am absolutely zero skilled at anything mechanical. So it's nothing I'd be able to do. Even watching YouTube would be difficult for me to do, I'm sure. We'll see.
Surprise yourself.
I might. I'm pretty sure I could probably do brain surgery before I could fix a car.
No, whatever.
So we haven't had anybody throw out
comments.
something
What's going on
recently. So
did everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
Throw out. Thanksgiving is over, lady. Get over
Did
it.
anybody go Black Friday shopping?
Oh,
Cyber
Black
Monday
Friday's
shopping?
over. Get over it.
Oh, I have an announcement to make. I shut down my Etsy shop.
Oh, that's right. She said she was going to shut down her Etsy shop. She did that.
I did. No matter what I advertised, how I advertised, where I went, it wasn't selling. And I decided instead of taking a bunch of jewelry making stuff with me, right now.
Oh, so you're not taking the stuff
No,
now?
I told you that case is staying here. The
Okay.
case, actually, this case right here, that's why it's staying here.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even gonna take it with me. I don't feel like moving my hand. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think when we have afterlife, we'll see what happens.
After.
Hopefully I don't ever call mom and say, "Hey, mom, I'm gonna send you like $20. Can you ship me this out of that black and white checkered case?" So yeah, did that. I am thinking I'm probably gonna start buying some of those little Dollar Tree canvases though, because those are like really fun to paint on.
Okay.
Because I'm thoroughly, completely in love with painting right now, and I'm.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I totally doing all these craft
Bob
bazaars.
Ross is my hero.
I made a lot of happy little trees, but doing the stuff for the craft shows, I had so many. They didn't necessarily buy everything, but I had so many people say, "You're really talented," or "I could never do that," and not that my mom is an acclaimed artist or anything like that, but even my mom, who doesn't give praise lightly, I love my mom, but she can be critical, right? Like sometimes her words are a little, she says it. She doesn't sugarcoat stuff. She just says it. Even my mom's like, "Sis, your painting has really come a long way. It looks really good. You really got a good eye for catching the shadow." And
Well, good.
I know, I was like, "Is my mom saying this? Because if mama's saying it, there might be something to it." And I just really like doing it. Like, I just like doing it. And that really just hurt my shoulder. Why did I do that?
I'm thinking about getting rid of my seashell collection.
You don't have a seashell.
I do too.
Fuzzy wuzzy.
I have them scattered all over the beaches of the world.
Yeah. I fell for that time. Such a goober.
Yep, that's right. I also have a map of the world. Actual size. It says 1 mile equals 1 mile.
Can you guys not comment? Am I like just not seeing the comments?
Oh, maybe you were not seeing them.
Oh no!
Oh, there's a lot of comments and we didn't see any of those.
Okay, hold on. CRP,
CRP.
thank you.
Throughout-
I don't know why we were not seeing any of
We
this,
were
you
not
guys.
seeing any comments. So sorry. We're going to go back and look at these real
Hold on,
quick.
we're gonna.
Oh, goodness. We got a
good
lot of questions
Lord.
to answer.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
Okay, hold on. We're going to go back here.
Hold on.
There's a lot of
Oh my gosh.
Oh, keep going.
Holy cow.
Wow, we got a lot of comments. Sorry, everybody.
What the heck? They weren't popping up, you guys.
Oh, right there, right there.
Okay.
Go up.
Up.
It's Jaden in his apartment. We
got
saw that one.
Congratulations. Excited. Getting closer. I had no doubt you. Yeah.
Best of luck.
Naughty
I'm
Richard.
being naughty.
I think it was me. Whoops. I think it was me that I started the naughtiness, but okay.
Do you call her mistress?
Mistress, Mr. Bentley?
I would if she asked me to.
I don't. No, that's all right.
You both serve each other.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Kim.
There's a lot of brown in that room.
Well, it is a man cave, so you know.
Yeah, it's shelving and stuff like that. Let's see.
Well,
no walkthrough. We are completely out of that place. There won't be any walkthrough. Sorry.
Yeah, we will. We will, Kim. We're gonna let you know when we're close.
Glue it to oh, okay.
Glue it
So
to what wall? Oh, in the living room.
In the living room, just as you walk in the door, right on the right hand side, we have a wall.
Billy Bird said, "Tell him to stick it."
And that, yeah.
Mr. Billy Rocks.
5-gallon toilet yet?
Not yet.
Behind, well,
right there.
It is. It's right here.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Get a new one later. Yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh God. Don't show that thing.
It's actually a 4-gallon bucket.
Okay.
How did the last bazaar go?
Mom,
Carol asked.
Mom's did like really, really well. I had one lady that came in and she just kept grabbing stuff. She picked up like 6 or 7 things. If it hadn't been for her, I would have made like $14. But because of her, I did okay. I can't complain.
Okay, if you had a life-size cardboard cut out of yourself, you could leave him one. Date night tonight.
Big TV. That's actually our TV. It's not very big.
Yeah, that one up there is actually ours that we brought in here. There's just no. I don't think there's a hookup out here.
No, there's not. I don't even think there's a 30. I don't even think it's a 32-inch.
I don't know, but we could watch.
It's like a 30-inch.
And Jaden, we gave Jaden all the movies. What kind of model cars are those on the shelf behind you?
Oh, geez, dude.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on, I'll go get them.
57. Yeah, I have
Hold on a
no idea.
Yeah, I've not really looked around this room.
Daddy never even comes out here. Oh, geez, my knee. Shove that box back anyway, because that's what we're going to do for the bed. There you go. Hold on. Woohoo, look at that saggy butt.
There's a truck.
Here's a...
Here you go.
What's that say?
I don't know what this truck is. I don't know. It's pretty heavy.
Illumitech Inc.
Grand Haven, Michigan. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Heaven knows where it came from. Grand Haven, Michigan, right? No, I'm not a fan of Bandy. Oh.
Some car says 99, some race car.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. What is this?
Oh, this is a...
Looks like a 50s or 60s car.
Hold on, take this one back. You guys know what this is? Yeah, did I profit from the bazaar?
Yeah.
Overall, if all of the bazaars were added together, possibly a few dollars. I think this is an old Oldsmobile, but I don't know. This is the stuff my daddy is into. This one's a 60 Chevy Impala. Okay, so funny story. When I first learned how to drive, I moved one of these with my daddy's truck 2 inches from its parking place out of my shoulder. And this one is also a Chevy Impala. It's a 59. So, there you go. Thanks, babe. Dog, did you toodles? Because, ew.
Dog did.
Dog toodles. Angie, you went Black Friday shopping? What did you get?
Ugh.
And Angie's husband says, don't sleep too hard in the Walmart parking lot. You'll get Narcan.
Okay, what? Oh.
Narcan.
That's funny.
Kim, that's very sweet of you. My mom has Spaceport out here, and she knows where everything is already.
Ugh.
I am painting, yes, with acrylic. Just like the, what is that brand?
Apple Barrel?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love him. It's like we finish each other's sandwiches.
Sentences.
No, the song goes sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
So, okay, I think we got all caught up.
Okay, sorry about that. We did not know.
I don't know why it wasn't showing us your comments.
We weren't seeing anybody's comments for a long time.
We were just sitting here like, dude, why is nobody
Just
commenting?
chattering and like nobody was commenting. And
Oh.
so there we go. I think we caught up.
I think we caught up. I hope we got
If
everybody's
we missed your
thoughts.
question and you want to re-ask, there we go. Now they're
Some household stress. Good. Oh, that's cool. We used to do that. We used to adopt kids. Like you go to the tree and pick a couple of names.
Yep.
My mom used to adopt kids at her church or through her church, not necessarily the kids that were at the church, but the church would run that same kind of program. We had so much fun one year. We shopped for a set of twin. Can you get it? A set of twin baby girls. It was so cute.
Oh.
No, we did not do a laugh walk. That place is a hot mess.
It is a hot mess.
I'm not even embarrassed to say it at this point because
we left a lot of stuff behind that we didn't really necessarily. And Jaden left tons of stuff back there. He left tons of stuff, and
he ran out of room. That apartment was not as big as he thought it was going to be.
We kind of left it in a little bit of a mess because I didn't vacuum or anything.
Oh my god!
Oh, holy shit! That's a big spider.
Holy mother of pearl!
Give me the camera, quick.
I can't. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh Jesus! Don't let him in my bag. Move my bag. Move my bag. Move my bag.
Hey, I'm gonna get something to catch him in.
No, hurry up! Oh my god! He's going in my bag. He's going in my bag. Can you guys see him? He's under the bag. Under the bag. Holy shiitakes! Oh my god! Did you guys see that thing? No! Oh my gosh, that thing's the size of Tallahassee. Oh. Yeah, it's a very big spider, Kim. Oh.
I'm gonna feed that.
We glued it. Oh my gosh. He glued it to the living room wall. Billy Bird, that is not a little one. That thing's the size of Tallahassee. Yeah, we glued that letter to a wall. Angie, that is so cool. 11-year-old boy and a 7-year-old girl. Yeah, that year that we had the twin girls was so fun. Oh, yeah, Kim, yeah. Oh, my God, and we got to sleep on this floor tonight? Oh, my God, that thing was huge.
It could have ate you.
Now I'm going to have creepy crawlies all night long.
Tonight, when she falls asleep, I'm going to do this.
I will freaking punch you. Oh. Oh, sorry, Michelle. Okay, CRP, really?
Oh, there you go.
Really? Did you really?
I did not kill it.
He doesn't kill bugs.
I will not kill it, no.
He doesn't kill bugs. Oh, jeez, Billy Bird. Oh, I'm going to stop reading comments. Y'all suck.
What did he say? What?
The bigger ones come out when the lights go out.
Oh,
Billy Bird, y'all are mean to me.
oh goodness.
Sherry's like, why don't you kill him?
Oh, no, because I'm not going to. Well, first of all, I kill
God, did you
any
see
animal
how big that thing was?
unless it's absolutely necessary for either my survival or need. And I don't have any need or survivability to do that. I won't kill them. And I don't like killing spiders because spiders are awesome and they're very, very useful to keep away all the bugs, all the other bugs and insects and stuff. So yeah, I won't kill a spider.
It's red. What kind of spider is that? That thing looks like meat. Don't, jeez Louise. God, it's so freaking big. Oh my God.
I'd have to look it up.
Oh.
I'd have to look it up to find out exactly what it is, but look at that.
Oh, shit.
That's.
Oh.
You get bit and have to spend time in the ER.
Oh my God.
We'll be fine.
What the Hades?
Get
She's
it
like,
away.
I agree. You see me?
She freaked out.
Because all of a sudden this thing's like little across the floor.
Yeah, it would be all right.
Oh my god.
I will take it outside later. I'm not going to do it right now. It's dark and cold out there, and it might freeze anyway. So I'm going to keep it in here where it's a little bit warm, and then tomorrow I'll take it outside and let it go. And I might do a video on my channel. I might do a little video with it too. So
Oh god, what the hell?
she's freaking out now.
Well, we gotta sleep on this floor tonight.
Yeah, see, she's going to be like this.
I'd rather sleep in the flipping
On a-
van.
We can always go sleep in the computer room.
Mm-mm,
Okay, I'm just saying. So anyway.
maybe. I'm worried about the animals being out here alone. Violet is like tripping out enough.
Okay.
If the offer to buy was more.
No. I'll be honest.
Honestly, it just needs cleaned. We didn't damage.
I didn't damage nothing.
We didn't tear anything up.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I just
just needs
didn't clean it. We left.
The couch is still there.
We left
that
the
one
stuff that
stand
we
is still
didn't
there.
want.
Oh, put it in the car.
Yeah. We just left stuff
Right.
there that we didn't want instead of throwing it in a big dumpster because they don't have dumpsters out there that we
Yeah,
can
if
throw
they-
stuff in.
They'd had dumpsters. We'd have been throwing
Yeah, if
stuff
they would
away
have
as we
had
went.
dumpsters, I would have had no problems with dumpsters.
Okay. Lee, really? And then he looks.
I'm looking to see if there really was something there. I think it's hilarious though. But no,
Oh, seriously.
To be totally honest, the manager lady has been very decently nice to us compared to the way
I feel a little bit bad, but
compared to the way she could have treated us. I don't know whether or not she was directly involved with that violation thing or not.
I don't even think she's been on
I
property.
really
lately.
don't care if she was. I posted that up there, stuck it on the wall just because I thought it was funny that they gave us a lease violation
The day
before we leave the trailer park. But now, if they would have treated me in a manner that I perceived as bad, I would have trashed the place. I mean, really, I would have trashed it. But they didn't.
Seriously, if they go in there with 2 crew and just pull everything out that we left
But I didn't clean the place either.
and wipe things down, they might be in there a couple of hours one day.
I didn't vacuum the floors. I didn't sweep.
No, the worst thing
We
we did
didn't-
was stick that thing to the wall.
We didn't. Yeah. We didn't take out the couch that we weren't going to use. We had some tables and stuff in there, dishes, things like that.
I think the
Normally
one thing
we would have thrown them away,
our
but
headboard.
now also we left the stove, we left the refrigerator, and we left the washer and dryer there for them.
And they
So
all work just fine.
and they're all just fine. To be totally honest, if we would have had more time, I would have had Michelle
so
sell them or give them away. Oh, they're pestering you.
I'm just gonna quit looking at y'all. I'm just gonna do my own thing right over here and ignore you.
Yeah.
They think I'm kidding. I'm not.
But
I'm fixing flat sensei. Can I tell them my joke?
sure, tell them your joke.
Look, it's the thinnest I've ever been.
It's the thinnest she says she's ever been. But yeah, I didn't do anything.
I don't know if you saw Ron's face when I said that, by the way, but it was priceless.
Now, there have been places I lived at where they treated me in a manner that I did not appreciate. Now, whether I deserved it or not, I don't know, because maybe I'm biased. But I didn't appreciate the way they treated me in certain circumstances. So when I leave those places, I leave them special gifts and stuff like that. But no, with this place, she was very, very cooperative about everything.
She was very kind.
No, the trailer park, actually, the manager of the trailer park, or the owner of the trailer park technically purchased it. She said she was purchasing it to sell it to somebody else. Whether she did or not, I don't care, because it doesn't matter what they do with
No
it.
skin off our nose.
Yeah. But
Here, I fixed it.
the actual owner of the trailer park purchased it. So what she does with it is none of my business. But it will take some cleaning. But there again,
Sorry, guys. Time for your meds. Well, that's a good idea.
it is nice. Yeah. We ate at Arby's
no,
tonight.
it wasn't a couple. Yeah.
We ate at Arby's.
Well,
She ate at Arby's. She ate my sandwich from Arby's.
I'm just sitting here. I was hungry, okay? I've been up since 3 a.m.
She's sitting there eating, and she goes, "Man, this is good."
Like, I don't know what this is. What did I order? I don't even know what I ordered. And Richard's like, I think that's mine.
It says, "Hold on, let me see." Looks like I'm wearing the same shirt.
Oh, me?
Oh, her.
It's my sweater.
Yeah, it's a sweater.
It's a sweater. See? I'm actually wearing a different shirt because I have a green. I'm actually wearing a green shirt, but the black and white is my sweater. And yes, I wear it a lot because it's flipping cold in Indiana.
Yeah.
I wish I had enough room for about 4 or 5 sweaters, but we can't be packing around 4 or 5 sweaters.
No.
So,
So actually, expect to see that flat sensei thing on occasion.
yes, we made promises, so we must uphold
Yes.
them. My poor toe. Okay, I think about 10 more minutes, guys, and we're going to call this done.
All right, she says 10 more minutes, and then we're calling it done.
He's getting...
I'm getting fidgety.
He's uncomfortable, I can tell.
Oh.
There you go. That's better, baby.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to...
So this is the mess we're looking at,
yeah.
and we have to fit our bed right there.
Yeah, so we're going to move all this crap
Oh, that has to get moved.
and adjust it and get the bed set up and relax for the rest of the night. Maybe watch something on her phone.
I have Disney Plus now.
she
I'm
has
so
Dis-
excited.
I watched Herbie last night.
I fell asleep.
and
And then you watch. Don't tell me. Wait. Don't say it. I want to say
hold
it.
on. Okay.
Okay. No. Shucks.
I won't say it, but hold on.
Okay.
So everybody that watches this should know I don't have a phone and I don't know how to use a phone. So after Herbie was over, I wanted to watch another movie and I didn't think I'd be able to figure out how to get that back to. I started pushing buttons and hitting little icons and stuff. And I finally found the list of
Mm-hmm.
Disney picture things, and I saw one of my favorite movies, and I hit that little picture and
I can't remember the name of it. Go ahead.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. Dang
So
it.
we might actually watch that tonight too. I love that movie. Jack.
I heard it enough last night. I don't care to hear it again tonight.
So anyway.
And now I'm creeping out that every time we move something, there's going to be a freaking spider.
Oh please.
Well, look at that thing. It's the size of a horse. I'm going to nut you. I swear. And that hurt. So now I owe you a real chop because
You
now you
did.
hurt me, making me hurt you. I swear to goodness, Bentley.
I'm waving it. Cover. Okay. So let's not beat each other up for the last 5 minutes.
But
Oh,
I like
goodness.
to beat you up. It's fun.
I know. Go ahead, hit me. It's all
No,
right.
I'm good.
Okay. So the cool thing is we'll. Oh!
What?
I said we didn't have movies.
Oh, we do.
So I don't know if we talked about this or not.
Don't spill your drink.
I won't.
Ooh, hand me that. Hand me that. So,
But her and I decided that we would come up.
wait. Look what one of his students bought us. And this thing is like huge.
It is.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Isn't that cool?
Texas has 12 pages in here. So we went through all. Well, it has.
Well,
It's the garage heated.
I know.
It has a furnace out here, and it's been on all day.
It takes most of the chill off,
And
but
it
not really.
maybe takes a little bit of the chill off, but there's no way that it would be comfortable, at least not for me.
I'm thinking maybe it's not working
Out
right
here,
because
But we plugged in a
space heater.
space heater, and it's just fine in here.
It's okay.
It's okay.
The floor is cold, but
We've got
it's a
plenty
cement
of
floor.
blankets and everything, so we'll be good out here tonight.
We
will.
got the master of all blankets.
Yes, this thing is awesome.
I'm
This is
telling
a down,
Ooh, a down
This-
comforter.
and we've been laying on top of it, so it flattens it. But when we don't, it gets all poofy and everything. It's fantastic. So anyway, we went through the thousands of DVDs that we have, and we couldn't do this with the Blu-ray. Sup? Hey, Jeff, how's it going, man?
Oh, dude, we're getting ready to close.
Yeah, we're going to be getting ready to get off here shortly, but
There's down feathers going
we'll hang on a little bit because I'm starting to get enthusiastic about talking again. So anyway, night. Oh, hey.
Hi, Madeline. Oh, bye, Billy Bird. Hi, Madeline.
You have a good one, Billy Bird, and hello, Madeline.
How is Hunter Faye?
So we went through our thousands of videos, and we'll be here for a little while.
We'll stick around for you for a little bit.
We can't do Blu-rays because my computer doesn't play Blu-rays, and I can watch DVDs and stuff on my computer. So anyway, we went through all of our movies, and we decided that one case apiece.
Yeah.
Texas is awesome sauce.
Just because Texas is awesome sauce.
Were you just talking about Texas?
You said there's 12 pages of it in that.
Oh yeah, there's 12 pages. It's huge. Texas is a country all its own.
Yes.
And if they were smart, they would succeed from the Union and they would start their own country. And I tell you what, I'd be part of that country. So anyway, we decided we each get one case. This is Michelle's case.
Gee, I wonder what's in there.
And this is my case. And we're going to take those with us. And they're movies that we want and that we watch a lot.
Yeah, they're movies that we call them our go-to movies.
Yeah, the go-to movies. Like, for example, let's just do this. This is randomly crazy stuff. This is Michelle's. So I'm just going to pull this out.
Home Alone. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It says we're live.
Okay, are we okay? Can you guys still hear us?
Yeah, somebody answers. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now?
It just said that it was reconnecting. We lose you?
Are you still here? It says we're still going.
Okay.
I have signal.
Okay, yeah. Jeff says yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so we're just going to grab another page.
We're going to grab another page.
This one.
Ooh, Along Came a Spider, Wedding Planning, High Crimes. That's the same page. Harvey, Home Alone. That's like more of my videos.
Yeah, this is your book.
I know, but there's a couple of them that are like Harvey is us.
It's us, yes.
Yeah.
And here's mine.
Harvey is actually the first movie that we made out to.
Is it?
Yeah, at your sister's house on the couch.
Awesome.
Okay, you ready?
And there's mine.
Here we go. Apocalypto, Striking Distance, Navy. What's that? Novus. What? I don't even know what that is. Cypher, Payback. Purge,
Hollow Point, that's a good one.
Gross Point Blank.
Gross Point Blank, Payback.
Gross Point Blank is hilarious. Star Wars.
All the Star Wars that we have available to us on DVD.
Soylent Green.
I
knew he was going to say that one.
Dude, this is an awesome movie. Conan the Barbarian.
Oh.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Probably not. They're actually in the middle of a move themselves. So our family is very fluid right now.
Yeah, so they decided that they weren't going to. Yes, I don't know what yes is for. But.
Oh, I'm thinking, can we hear her?
Oh, okay.
Or can she hear us?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they've decided to move from the apartment that they're at now and move somewhere else.
They're trying to get a trailer.
But they haven't decided exactly where. So
it's a trailer on the north end is what they're going to
They're in the process of getting ready to move. Jaden just moved into his first apartment. Spent last night there for the first time. So he's doing well. And Michael and Jalinda are doing well. And Michelle and I are doing well. So we got a lot of wells dug there.
Yes.
They'll be working.
Michael starts there December 9th, as a matter of fact. Next, what is that? Monday?
They work at a bacon factory.
Yep, Smithfield Bacon.
Smithfield Bacon.
So they pack. I don't think they process it up there. I think they package it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's like they don't butcher the pigs up there. I think
no, they don't. They don't butcher the pig. It's just a
packaging plant.
I used to actually work at a plant that did butcher them.
You did for a little while.
I did for a little while.
That poor truck. Bless you. Yeah, that poor truck.
I would drive. How far was that?
It's about 25 miles from here.
Is that it?
It was dead winter.
Yeah, 25. There was somebody made a comment and I couldn't read it.
Oops, sorry. Well, see.
Well, see, here we go. Okay. we offered the trailer to all of the. We have
5 kids.
Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them, right? Yes.
Yeah.
3 of our 5 kids live here in town. We offered it to all 3 of them. Michael and Jalinda turned it down because they didn't want to live in the trailer. One, well, Jalinda didn't want to live in the trailer, and it was too far out of town for them to get back and forth to
When
work.
we was little and walked to the movie place and watched Star Wars. Jeff said, "Remember when we was little and walked to the movie place?"
I don't remember that.
Oh,
I don't remember that. I'll try to think about that. Maybe I can remember, but I don't remember that one. We offered it to Jaden. Jaden turned it down because it was too far out of town and he couldn't
doesn't
get
have a
back and forth to
vehicle.
work. I offered it to my oldest daughter who lives here in town. She couldn't take it because 2 things. One, it was too far out of town and they couldn't get back and forth to places, and she couldn't afford it.
Hi.
So,
Hold on.
Mainland, wow, it's been a while, man. How's it going? How you doing?
Now I get it. Brother Bent and Mrs. Lee's. Got it.
There you go.
Nice.
Hey.
Hi.
It's been a while. I have not been able to get on YouTube to watch videos in so long. I don't know.
We didn't have cable at the house for last month.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with some of the videos that we've put out, but her and I have moved out of our house, gotten rid of everything, and we are living in our van now. Tonight is night 1.
We say we've gotten rid of everything, and then we pan around to this.
Everything
hot
that's not going to
mess.
fit in the van. So right now we're at her parents' house in the garage where we're separating everything, where we're putting it wherever it's going to go in the van. And her and I are taking off and going on an adventure. And, okay. Oh, Jeff says, yeah, I do. He remembers?
Jeff, we're confused.
I'm a little confused at what that was. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? You remember us going to the movies? Is that was the last thing we were talking about, right?
Right, I thought so.
Okay. Clarify that for me, please. I'm
sorry.
But so
we're not good at
we're going to be traveling all over the U.S. So if you would like, I would like to stop by and say hey to you. Talking to Mainland there. Hold on. I guess it's time.
I know. That's everybody's first thought. What about the bathroom?
Oh, I can't see. I didn't see everything.
Like that.
Oh, okay. I guess it was just a timing constraint, or the trailer might have worked for them. Well, no.
Okay, so with
I didn't see what Mainland said either. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Told you how to fix
Van
it.
life is cool. Toilet.
I already
Okay.
wrote down
Okay. Well, I'm okay with that because
Da-da-da! CRP, you're probably right. You put all your
yes, his videos. Yes. Okay. Okay. He put all his videos as private. Yes.
CRP, it might have been kind of a timing thing.
Well, to be totally honest,
I don't know. Who knows and who cares at this point?
Honestly,
I don't care.
The Star Wars. Yeah, I really don't recall doing that. I mean, I know I remember seeing them, but I don't remember when and who was with and things like that. I don't have any recollection of that. But yes, it's just like permanent camping. And I would like to come and say hey to you. I really would. I don't think I have your address. My wife has what's the contact thing?
Really a Mickey fan at gmail.com.
Really a Mickey fan at
capitals
at gmail.com.
Just the way it sounds.
If any of you guys
really a Mickey fan.
want to send her a message or me a message, all right, you go flip the chicken, man.
We're gonna get off here in a minute anyway.
So I'd like to visit whoever wants to visit, and if you get a chance, you can send us address and a note to her email, and we'll make sure we try to get to.
If I don't respond
everybody.
to your email, please comment on one of the videos that we're posting. Hey, I sent you an email.
Yes, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I mean, I try to go, because they pop up on my phone, so I usually at least know that it's there. But if I don't respond saying, yep, I got you, and I can't always give a timeline. Sorry.
I'll just, have you in the picture as well.
I can't always give a timeline, or we can't always give a timeline as to when we'll be there. That's gonna be cricket now.
That looks cool.
Okay.
You know what it reminds me of? The villain's lair in the old Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So anyway,
But as far as the trailer goes, it's not really about timing because Michael and Jaden both didn't want to live out there because of the distance between where they would be living and where they worked. And my oldest daughter just couldn't afford it. So there really wasn't a timing issue because that none of that would have ever changed. And to be totally honest, let's see, the first one, all us kids, that's the first one that we went to see, all of us.
The first Star Wars.
You have a place to stay.
Yes, Madeline. When we come to Williamsburg,
Williamsburg,
but Virginia.
Virginia.
It will not be until after the thaw.
Yeah, it's going to be
And
not
honestly, I keep thinking that we're not going to be ready to leave the West until probably 2021. We'll see.
I
I
definitely
might be anxious to meet you because there's like
I am
several of you. in
very
Virginia.
excited to get to the East Coast.
See, I might not be able to keep him away long enough.
Honestly, because of several reasons. One, my family came to the United States in 1636. I think it was 1636. But they landed in Rhode Island and lived in Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New York for a very long time, for several hundred years. And it wasn't until they got into New York that one of the family members decided he got a job in Indiana and came to Indiana. But I'm really huge into genealogy, and I just can't wait to get to the East Coast to do some family tree research. Plus, I have an Army buddy who lives in Maine. And even though we don't really communicate much, I have talked with him on Facebook a couple times, and I would really like to see him. So
Still gonna just double check.
okay, but yes, when we get to Virginia, and as a matter of fact, I don't know if people realize this, but at one point, Virginia was just about everywhere. Kentucky was Virginia, yeah.
Batman.
So they used to call me Batman at work because I used to wear, I don't know how many of you guys have been in the military, but in the Army, when you have a Class A uniform on, the wet weather jacket that they give you, that black jacket.
It's a long black
trench coat. I used to wear that. I used to wear that when I worked at the department store when I used to chase shoplifters around. And I'd get moving every once in a while, and that cape, it would like fly behind me like a little cape. And
is there video of it?
There's video on that, yeah. Channel? And one time I jumped over a railing to get at somebody and tackle him, and that trench coat was flipping behind me like a cape, and they started calling me Batman. So
Batman Bentley. Ooh, Hammy Nomi.
Okay. So anyway, speaking of nicknames, she wants to show you something real quick, and then I got a couple. Okay. So when I used to fight, and there, you guys probably, most of you know, I was a professional MMA fighter for a while. Considerable, many years. I came to the United States. Oh yeah. Well, I came to the U.S. in 1966, but yeah.
I arrived in 1969.
What was I talking about?
The cape, and then I don't know.
Nicknames. So, because I was called Batman at work. So, yeah, I used to fight, and my fight name was the Raptor. And I used a Velociraptor as my little symbol thing. But a couple months ago, I was at the dojo, and I've told the story many times. Michelle's told it many times. That, I'm in my 50s now, and a couple years back, I was rolling around with some guy who was a high school wrestler and who's now a police officer. And I just whomped the dog shit out of him, to be totally honest. And he was 20 at the time, and I was 51. And I just beat the snot out of him. And he jumped... He jumped up on a platform that we had up there, a stage, and he fell asleep. I wore him out so bad, and I kept going for after that.
And Richard's still jumping around. Who's next?
So anyway,
and they're all like,
he won't fight with me anymore, he won't fight with me no more. So I was talking with him a week or so ago, in the weight room, and I offered for him to come out and us roll, and he's like, "Oh no, I ain't gonna roll with you." And he gave me a new nickname, and I love it. I love it. He calls me the Black Hole because he said not even light can escape me. He goes, "You get close enough to Richard, even light won't escape that." So he called me the Black Hole. So I think that's a freaking awesome nickname. Richard the Black Hole Bentley. All right, we have to get out of here. She's not feeling well.
I'm just starting to get really cold. I want to get stuff put up and get.
What she wants to do is
oh Jesus!
she wants to pet our new friend here. She wants to get him. So anyway, all right. So we're really gonna have to get off here now, guys. I appreciate everybody coming here. We are going to be in town until the 8th, and then we are seriously for real, right?
Yes,
real seriously.
Yes, on the 8th.
On the 8th,
leaving.
Midday.
Well, late afternoon.
All right, but on the 8th we will be leaving, and
we'll be live that day.
And we're gonna be live, taking off for real this time, for real.
Fuzzies everywhere.
So anyway, thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.
Bye.
Oh, you're adorable. You know.